everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? It is Thursday. That means we get our education on. It's the end of the month. And so here we are, and we are going to do our very last intro to business class for a while. I hope you guys have enjoyed the last 3 months of classes. It's been a blessing for myself and our other Jesus and Thieves leaders to come to you and teach you about different aspects of Young Living. So we'll just go ahead and get started as to not waste any time. All right, so business basics. All right, there's going to be a lot of information shared tonight, and I just want you to sit back, relax, don't get overwhelmed with all the information. If you have your notebook handy, you might want to write some things down. We are going to go through just the basics of Young Living in the business. After class, I am going to add some graphics so that for us visual people, I'm visual. And so I need to be able to see what in the world someone is telling me. So I'm going to add some graphics after class so that you can understand a little bit better what I'm talking about. Okay? Is that good? Are we good? Okay, take a deep breath. Inhale whatever oil it is that you are using tonight. Hopefully you've got a Nixia Red or something with you, some nice hot tea or something. I've got peppermint all over, and I'm diffusing transformation tonight. So, all right. Before we get started with all the business basics, I want to share with you our business testimony, okay? My husband and I are silver leaders with Young Living, and had you asked me, well, I will tell you that the business was not on our agenda. No, it was not anywhere on our thought process. No. As a matter of fact, I have done not every single, but a ton of network marketing and a ton of home-based businesses, because if you've heard my story, my 2 older boys were very ill all the time, and I ended up having to quit work and stay home with them to keep them away from germs, because they would end up in the hospital with pneumonia and all sort of, it was so bad. And so I have been trying for years and years and years to be successful in a home-based business, okay? And I was not successful in them. I am not a salesperson. And so I was not, I didn't know what I was doing. I had no idea. I was trying to make money instead of build relationships. And that is the biggest difference. That's the biggest difference. When I wrap my mind around the fact that successful business is built around relationship with people, period. You bless others and you take care of other people, and you will be blessed in return. You reap what you sow, right? So let me share my story. Hi, Miss Kathy. When we purchased the kit 4.5 years ago, we only purchased it because I was trying to look into alternatives for our son at the time, who was considered neurologically challenged. He would have been considered on the autistic spectrum. And so I've been researching, and I saw that getting toxins out of the house might, be a thing. And so I only purchased the kit to help our son to possibly get toxins out of the house. I had no idea what was in store, okay? I had no idea. So when I got the kit, I was like, well, it'll help my mother-in-law, and we were already doing DIY, things to try to get toxins out of the house. So got the kit. They started working for us. These oils were working in just beautiful ways, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I can't keep this to myself. Like, it was just a natural thing. Someone would say, well, oh my gosh, I have blah 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 or whatever, and I would be like, I have an oil for that. Like, I couldn't not say that. You know, it's basically like sharing a piece of gum, right? So it's like, oh my gosh, I just ate, you know, garlic and onions. You know, well, I have a piece of gum, you know, I can give it to you. And so it was basically the same mindset. I could not keep my mouth shut about what we were experiencing. And what happened was, all of a sudden, as I'm blessing other people, I had no idea what I was doing. As I was blessing other people, well, all of a sudden, we started building this team. I was like, I don't even know what this is. And four and a half years later, we have approximately 750 people on our team in our family. How cool is that? We bought the kit just to see if we could help, you know, my middle son, and now here we are. What you don't know, what you may not know, some of you know, but what you may not know is the fact that during this time, not only were amazing things happening in our family with our health and emotionally, spiritually, physically, all of those things, God asked us to sell everything we own, asked my husband to quit his job, and for us to move to Guatemala as full-time missionaries. What? Here we are in Guatemala, and our major source of income, our biggest source of income, is from Young Living. Only God could have done that. Like, I had no clue that was the goal, that was the plan. Okay, so I wanted to share with you that one day we will be completely financially independent. Hey, Nellie, Andrea, is it Andrea or Andrea? And it's Kathy. So one day we're going to be completely, financially independent. I believe that, so that all the money that gets filtered into our ministry goes straight out 100% into the people here of Guatemala. How cool is that? That God would give us that opportunity just by purchasing a premium starter kit just to see what they would do. Incredible. Okay. So I just, earlier, I put an income disclosure up, and I also put a file up that you can absolutely print out. It has some income producing activities for beginners, okay? But what I really wanted you to pay attention to was that income disclosure, because it is, how's Bob? Sorry, I get sidetracked. I hope Bob is doing good. Because it's accurate. It's very accurate, that income disclosure. So we have about 750 people on our team. One of my personal enrollers is Kelly Allison, and she's gold. She's under me, okay? And so I'm just letting you know the income disclosure is accurate. Okay, so you choose. Look on that income disclosure even after what we, after our class, and you let me know what would benefit your family. Where would you like to be? We're at silver right now, but gold would help us to be completely independent. Like, we wouldn't have to fundraise for our family to live here. We would actually just be fundraising for the ministry. So, what a blessing that would be, right? So, you got to tell me what would be perfect for your family, okay? So, let's talk about, now you know my why, right? It's of course, it's for financial freedom for our family, but it's also so that we can pour back into the people of Guatemala, into whatever ministry, whatever people, whomever it is that God calls us to, okay? So, speaking of that, okay, good, Mr. Bob, Grumpy Bob. Speaking of my why, you got to know your why, okay? So, knowing your why is very important. All right, it's also very important that you know that your why is probably different than everybody else's, right? It's not so that you guys can quit your job and move to Guatemala with me, although that'd be really cool. But maybe it is for financial freedom in other areas. Maybe it's there's another mission that you want to support. Maybe it's just the fact that you want to retire. Retire, because you still work when you're doing Young Living, okay? But you want to have time freedom, okay? Well, maybe you want to be at home with your kids, all right? So there's so many different whys, okay? And it's also important to know that those whys can change when I started Young Living, I had no idea what we were doing. I had no idea why we would be we would be having a business. And so my why back then was just to get my oils for free, right? It's just, I wanted my oils for free. I wanted to be able to drink Ningxia Red whenever I wanted to drink Ningxia Red. And so that's exactly why that's one of the biggest blessings of working in the business. You get your stuff for free because you start earning a paycheck, right? Oh, that was perfect for us. So it could be a specific thing or a combination of things. It's the important thing to note is that you need a why. You need to know why you're pursuing this. It'll help you to be able to stick with it, because when I want to give up, I go, okay, yes, Lord, you gave me this for this reason. Yes, this is my why. This is why I'm pursuing this. I want to be able to go to Israel one day. I want to be able to take an Alaskan cruise. I want to be able to, treat my boys to, the Lego place and all of that, I want to be able to do those fun things too. So it's not all about, carry along just a holy roller or anything. I want to be able to provide for my family in great and beautiful, fun ways too, right? So it can be a combination of things, but you've got to be able to keep focused, right? Some people call it a why, a dream board, a vision board. Some people even say that it is, you could have like a Jericho box, right? It doesn't have to be, you could choose whatever you want it to be, and you could put your why in this Jericho box, and you could march around it, whatever you want to do, however fits your family, okay? But I want you to know so that you're not giving up on your dreams, all right? You just need to know why you got to keep going. So think about and answer these questions to help you discover your why. Are you ready? Number 1, if you could change your life in any way, what would you change? What would you want to change? Number 2, think about what your dream life would look like. We are kind of living that dream life right now. Woo! I can't even fathom it. I can't wrap my mind around it. Number 3, what would your daily activities look like? Who would you be around? Number 4. Number 5, what would your finances look like? Number 6, if you were debt-free, what would you be able to do and how would you feel? Number 7, would you go on more vacations? Where? Who would you go with? Number 8, what would your grocery shopping list look like if you didn't have to stick to a budget? Y'all, oh, that would be, I miss H-E-B. If you guys are from Texas, you know what I'm talking about. Their natural foods and oh my gosh, I miss all of that. Here in Guatemala, our budget in order to eat, I don't know how to say that, but it's different. I'll just tell you that, it's different. How would you feel if you were able to provide for your family exactly like you wanted? A lot of pressure would be taken off. Let me shut my window. We don't have air conditioning here, so the window was open. So write down your why and look at it every single day, all right? Maybe you've got medical bills that you've got to take care of. Maybe you want to be, just take some stress off all of the bills, pay off some bills, yes. Okay, so now that you're thinking about your why, okay, look at the income disclosure. I don't know if you can see it or not right now, but if financial freedom is something you're looking for, maybe it's, oh, by the way, maybe it's just because you need friends. Maybe you need a community. Guys, I had no idea the community that we would be blessed with Young Living. It is all about how much you put yourself out there, I guess, because you're going to get as much or as little as you want out of all of this. Before Young Living, we did not have a lot of friends. I'll just be honest, like we moved all over the place all the time. We were following the Lord's lead, and it was lonely. But after Young Living came into our life, it was like, oh my gosh, like we have an entire family. Like we have thousands and thousands of family out there. So anyway, maybe it's just community. I don't know why that came up, but anyway. So if the financial freedom is something you're looking for, then you'll want to print out the income disclosure. Circle your goal and look at it every day, multiple times a day. Look at the column on the left marked rank. Okay, you'll see distributor, star, senior star, executive, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, crown diamond, royal crown diamond. What average monthly income would change your family's life? And don't be shy. Okay, I want to know. I want to know what would change your family's life. Okay, so you get paid in 3 easy steps. You're like, okay, Carrie, but how do you get paid? I want to know. Let me tell you. You order your products through your own Young Living account on Essential Rewards is the best way to do it. Number 2, you give your friends and family your sign-up link, which is basically your member number. And then you help them order their own premium starter kit and help them to join Essential Rewards. Then you get paid. Easy peasy. So easy. I think that it's when we start working with all the technical things or trying to get so involved in all technical and reinventing the wheel and forgetting just to love people, that's when it gets so confusing. Just love on people. Share your experiences and like I said, just bless people and that's, you get paid. Now, are there tips and tricks about learning how to deal with people? Absolutely. I've gone to training myself. I'm going to be going through more training. Yes, there's absolutely training that you can work on that because everything is people-based, okay? But the bottom line is just love on people with the oils and share your story. The compensation plan can take some time to understand. There are so many ways to get paid that it feels overwhelming a little bit. So, I mean, it's a good thing that there's so many ways to get paid, but it can feel overwhelming. So, I'm going to share a few basics with you, okay? Grow Workspace, which is one of the business resources I use, they have lessons and a back office or whatever that just teaches you so much business information. So, you are going to, I'm gonna add some graphics later, okay? So you're gonna have to pay attention. I'm so sorry. I wish I was in front of you and able to do this like in person and have something for you. But okay, pay attention. You'll need to order 50 to 100 PV, which is product volume, minimum each month on Quick Order or Essential Rewards in order to get your paycheck. Okay, I'm reading from this so I don't miss anything, okay? It'll be easy considering Young Living has over 600 amazing products. If you are ditching the toxins in your house and replacing them with non-toxic options through Young Living, placing a $100 order is easy peasy, okay? Very easy to do. I do it and I'm in Guatemala. So we use our product. We are a product of the product, okay? Okay, so people often ask if 50 or 100 PV need to be in one order or if it can be in multiple orders in 1 month. It can be in multiple orders of 1 month, but remember, you can only place one Essential Rewards order each month, okay? As you may know, people can join Young Living with a retail account, all right? No starter kit is required, or a membership account. And that membership account, you get a starter kit or a premium starter kit, which we call a PSK, okay? Those are required to have a membership account. When you enroll someone with a retail account, you make 24% off the PV or product volume total of their order, okay? So if they place a 100 product volume PV order in 1 month, you get $24, okay? But you do need to spend 50 PV in the same month that they order in order to receive retail earnings, okay? So you have retail, you have membership, okay? While you may earn a bigger percent off your retail customers, listen carefully to me, it is more beneficial for them and for you to help them get started as a member with the Premium Starter Kit, a PSK. Retail customers who try one product rarely fall in love with Young Living and don't get any of the other perks of membership. Okay, I'm going to put a graphic up and it's going to show you a comparison of retail and membership. Okay, retail customers can switch to membership account with a Premium Starter Kit at any time. They just need to call customer service. Okay, all right, so retail, member. All right, when you enroll a member with a Premium Starter Kit, you make a $50 bonus. $25 of that, $50 comes from a one-time $25 Start Living Kit bonus, Premium Starter Kit Living bonus. You will not receive that bonus if you help someone enroll with a basic starter kit, okay? The other $25 comes from the Fast Start bonus. It's 25% of the product volume total, okay? I'm gonna put a graphic up, but a Premium Starter Kit is valued at 100 PV total, all right? So it's important to note because you earn bonuses and commissions off of PV values, not dollar amounts, all right? The Premium Starter Kit is $160 for the regular diffusers, but it's only valued at 100 PV because there's other marketing materials and other sample materials in there that don't count as product volume. Okay, so you actually receive the Fast Start bonus for the first 3 months that a person is a new member under you. Okay, that means the sooner you get him or her on ER, Essential Rewards, ordering every month, the more you will maximize your earnings. So getting him on ER right away also means that he or she can start living above the wellness line pronto. Okay, it's just better for them to be on Essential Rewards. It's better for them to ditch and switch. So it's just better. It's just better. The key to getting people to order every month is education. You find out what they need, and then you point them in the right direction. They need cardiovascular support. Okay, well, let's figure out what do you need. What supports cardiovascular system? Ningxia Red is important. Everyone should be on Ningxia Red. Everyone should be on a probiotic. Okay, so those two, is already there. You're already at 100 PV. And then whatever it takes for cardiovascular system, Aroma Life, whatever it is. You need help? We're here to help you. Okay. You're going to be able to see when I put up a graphic how the bonuses break down, okay? And one example, someone ordered a Premium Starter Kit, right? Premium Starter Kit's $160, but it's worth 100 PV. So you can see, you're going to be able to see $25 comes from the bonus for buying the Premium Starter Kit, and then $25 comes from 25% of the 100 PV. All right, you get that 25% for 3 months. Now, an example 2 of this graphic, someone bought the Premium Starter Kit and Ningxia Red. So it was a total of 173 PV, and so $50 from the Fast Start Fast Living bonus, but instead of just the $25 from the Fast Living bonus, you're gonna or Fast Start bonus, you're gonna actually add a little bit more to that, $18.25. So your paycheck is gonna be $68.25. All right, because your PV is 173, 25% of 173. Okay. So once your member has been with Young Living for more than 3 months, the bonus period ends and you earn unilevel commission. Okay, it switches. The percentage you make on their order will depend on where you strategically place them in your organization. All right, and we'll talk about that in a second. In order to receive your unilevel commissions, you need to order 100 PV in the same month that your members order. Again, it can be on ER or quick order, and it can be done once or multiple orders. The amazing, awesome thing about it is that 100 PV will be all you ever have to pay all the way through Royal Crown Diamond. So no matter how high you get up there with a compensation plan that we have right now, 100 PV is the most you'll ever have to pay out of your pocket. Why in the world would you have to pay 100 PV? Well, why wouldn't you? You need to be a product of the product. And if you have, for example, someone that is not using the product and yet they have a huge team underneath them for whatever reason, it wouldn't behoove anybody for that person to receive a check when they're not doing anything and they're not using the product. It's not, it wouldn't be good integrity, right? So 100 PV is all you'll ever have to pay a month. So the long and short of it is, if you help a friend get a premium starter kit, for example, in July, you need to spend at least 50 PV in July to receive your $50 bonus paycheck, okay? There's many more ways to receive bonuses. We're not going to cover all of them right now, but one bonus you'll want to be familiar with is early on is the Rising Star Team bonus. It's important to learn about that bonus opportunity early, as it's not available once you hit the rank of silver. So I can't get it anymore, okay? There's one exception where if you qualify for this bonus, you'll need to place a 100 PV order on Essential Rewards in order to receive the bonus. So, guys, ordering on Essential Rewards at least 100 PV a month is just what needs to happen for everybody. We all should be using 100 PV worth of products a month anyway. So, all right, so now that we've covered bonuses, let's talk about unilevel commissions. Once your member has been with Young Living for more than 3 months, the bonus period ends and you earn unilevel commissions. We're going to put another graphic up. So member, star, senior star, executive ranks, you're going to see those. The top PV number is the amount you need to spend to get paid. If you only spend 50 PV, you will not receive any unilevel commission. Okay? Like I said, 100 PV is just safe. It's just best to do 100 PV on Essential Rewards. OGV is overall group volume that you need to hit that rank. Right now I'm silver. I need at least 10,000 OGV, overall group volume, to hit silver every month. Okay? Personal group volume, PGV, it doesn't apply until you earn the rank of silver. Okay, that follows executive. Then you'll see legs. There's a volume per each leg. That's the amount you need in different organizations under you. For executive rank, you need 2 teams under you at a volume of 1,000 each. Your overall volume needs to reach 4,000. Okay, I'm gonna put graphics up so you can see these two. Unilevel commission percentages show you the percentage of PV totals you'll receive in unilevel commissions. Okay, you can also see that you'll receive unilevel commissions from further down in your team as you advance in rank. Okay, if you're a member and you spend 100 PV, you'll receive unilevel commissions on your levels 1 and 2 members. Once you hit 500 overall group volume, meaning your entire team hits 500 PV, including your order, you're a star, and you'll receive unilevel commissions off your levels 1, 2, and 3. How fun is that? Just for sharing, just for teaching, just for sharing your love for Young Living. It's amazing. So, once you have an overall group volume of 2,000 PV, you're a senior star, and you receive unilevel commissions on levels 1, 2, 3, and 4. It just keeps going up. Once you have 2 legs at 1,000 PV each, an overall group volume of 4,000 PV, you're executive. And executives receive commissions on levels 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. How fun. The volumes have to be hit in a calendar month. You start back at 0 PV each month. That's why getting your members on ER is so important, so you don't have to rebuild every single month. Every single month. I have between anywhere from 36,000 to 44,000 OGV every month. And every month, on the first of the month, it goes back to 0. Every single month. And every single month, we have to rebuild again. All right? So, it's completely fine. It's a great challenge, and it's a lot of growth. So anyway, just to let you know, don't worry about it when it goes back to 0 every month. Also, the overall group volume to hit the next rank can come from as far down in your team that exists but you only receive unilevel commissions off the PV and the levels you qualify. Okay, so if I'm a senior star and I only qualify for 5 levels, but I have 7 levels, I won't receive unilevel commission on level 6 and 7. Okay. You'll also notice that the percentage you earn depends on where the person is in your organization. Okay, you make 8% off of your level 1 members, 5% off your level 2s, and 4% off your level 3, 4, and 5s. Okay, as you achieve higher ranks than executive, you have the ability to receive generational bonuses on members further down in your organization. And that's another lesson for another day. Okay, bonuses and commissions are calculated within calendar months. That means everything that is ordered in April will be calculated and paid out in May. Paychecks are currently paid out in the middle of the month. Okay, so this is July. So everything I earn in July, I will be paid in August for. Okay, signing up for direct deposit for instant access to your Young Living paycheck is the best thing you can do. It's right there in your back office under your account. Just go in there and sign up for direct deposit, and it saves you so much time. You don't have to wait on your check. It goes right in there on payday. But something you do need to know, as your team grows, it becomes more difficult to calculate what you'll earn. So we, most of us use an app called Oily Tools to calculate reports, to calculate paychecks, to calculate everything. So it does have a monthly fee, but it can be written off as a business expense, and it's very, very, very worth it. So are you still with me? You guys doing okay? It's a lot of information. I'm so sorry. It's going to take you hearing it about 50 times to get it, for most of us anyway. Absorb what you can now and know that there's resources out there to help you. You can watch this video over and over. I'm going to place the graphics in here, and so you'll be able to do the graphics and check out those graphics again. In a training I just went to 2 weeks ago, she said that people only retain 7 to 10% of the information that is provided to them. So you gotta get it several times. Okay, I know I had to. So let's talk about strategy. It's really important to know early on. Remember I told you about legs? In order to maximize your efforts, you can strategically place new members under existing members under you. This will assist in building legs. Legs basically are just little teams or communities underneath you, all right? For ranks executive and above, you need legs to be eligible for each rank, all right? So to reach the rank of executive and silver, you need 2 legs. That's two business builders working, okay? And so you have little communities, little teams underneath them. So I'm going to put up another graphic, and you'll see green circles. There you're personally enrolled. So if Kim and Jane are spending 100 PV and they're at the top of 2 different legs for you, you'll see that Jane enrolled Pat, and you've now enrolled Sue and strategically placed her under Pat to help you build under Jane. Okay, listen, let me just tell you. For example, my mom is one of my legs, okay? I wanted to...
Hello.
Say hi.
Hello.
This is Taylor, and he's gone now. Shut the door behind you, baby. One of my legs is Kelly Allison right now, and she has her own amazing team, and I didn't have to help her at all grow that leg. She did it all on her own. My other leg is my mom. I enrolled my mom, and my mom didn't really know what she was getting herself into, but she wanted to help me, and so we built under her. She was enrolled, I enrolled her, and then when I enrolled someone else, I would be the enroller, but I would place them under my mom. And so I started building a business under her, a team, a community under her. So I have those 2 working legs, Kelly Allison and my mom. Everyone outside of that are helping in other areas of our business, okay? So I hope you understand that. It's I didn't understand the whole strategic placement for a while, but there are lessons that we can I can provide you with. So strategic placement is huge, okay? Because if you don't place people that you enroll strategically, then you're just gonna have it'll take you longer to rank. Okay, I'll just say that it'll take you longer to rank. Okay, as soon as you sign up your very first member, you need to look at even before that, you need to start reviewing strategic placement. You only have 20 days to move someone for free and without paperwork, so it's important that you have an idea on why and where you might want to place them strategically, okay, as your new members sign up. At this point, I want to help my mom get to silver, but we're also working on gold. And so, for example, we have a lot of people, we're working in Guatemala to hopefully grow Guatemala, right? Well, husbands can enroll beginning August 1st. So we will enroll my husband on August 1st, and any extra people that are here in Guatemala, any people from Guatemala that are not associated with other people that we know that are already enrolled will go under my husband. Okay, and so then we'll have a Guatemala leg under my husband, a Guatemala community under my husband who is under me. Then, for example, if someone that he knows in the United States that we don't really, talk, or even if I decided that, oh, hey, such and such wanted to enroll, I could then place him under my husband and start building my husband's team so that we have a third leg to be able to hit gold. Now, if at any time I wanted to place someone under my mom to help her hit silver, I can do that, all right? But it is called strategic placement for a reason, all right? So that you can hit the ranks you need to hit, all right? So studying the income disclosure, studying the compensation plan, and studying the videos on strategic placement is at utmost importance, okay? So, there's no secret that people start business to make money. There's nothing wrong with that. We all need money to buy things. We all need money to bless people. We all need, we just need money. So, but it's important to make sure you're focusing your time on income producing activities. Most people start their business while they're working at other jobs, which means time can be limited. You can easily dedicate 1 hour a day to getting started, but you might have to cut out the TV or Facebook or something like that, or find ways to integrate Young Living into the business or into what you're doing now, okay? Believe it or not, people buy you and not the product. When people know, like, and trust you, they're excited to try what you have. So the good news, your friends and family already know, like, and trust you, so you won't need to spend time building too much relationship for them to want what you have to offer, okay? Use your dedicated hour to connect with those you know, find out what areas in their lives needed a little boost, and then let them know that you can use products just like you do. Share the benefits of the Premium Starter Kit and help them order their own. You know how much this product has helped you, okay? And if it hasn't helped you, we need to talk, because maybe you're not using the right products. I'm sorry, I keep coughing a little bit. I've got a tickle. I've been teaching lately, and oh my gracious, I've been diffusing thieves and purification in our classroom because everyone has been under the weather. So I'm like, stay away from me. I'm like thieving everybody. All the little kids come up to my diffuser in the classroom, and they're inhaling it, and they're going, rico, which means like sweet, or like, it smells good or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, just keep breathing it in, kids. Keep breathing it in. Anyway, so I'm sorry I keep coughing a little bit. There are many different ways to share, okay? Listen to me when I tell you, you do not have to be a salesperson, all right? You don't have to be a salesperson, and there's different ways that you can share. You can walk in your own giftings. You can walk in where God has you and your strengths, and you can walk in that way and drive. And I just want to drive home that there's not one right way to share these products in the business, okay? The best way to share is the way that you feel comfortable sharing. If that means a one-on-one with someone, if that means having coffee with someone, if that means having classes at your house, if you're a teacher and you love, to teach, if you have a retail, a business and you want to, and you set a display up, or if you want to have classes at the shop later, after hours or in lunchtime, if you want to do online classes, whatever it is that you feel comfortable with. Now, I say that, but I also say it's super important to step outside of your comfort zone too, because that's where the magic happens, right? So maybe you feel completely, I'm going to use Miss Kathy because they have a business. So maybe she does feel absolutely comfortable in her store, right? But maybe what doesn't feel so comfortable is her teaching a class, right? So she's comfortable where she is, but stepping outside that comfort zone and having a class, after hours or something like that. I don't know. I'm just making something up. I just want to encourage you to step outside your comfort zone, try some different ways to see what really works best for you and your audience. Sometimes we think one way is best when really it's another. I absolutely adore giving raindrops. I adore giving raindrops. And so that's one avenue that I can use to bless other people and to share the oils with other people, okay? If you'll see that I already uploaded that file, okay? Income producing activities for beginners. It'll help you explore different ways to share. The easiest way, my gosh, is just to have coffee with someone. To use the products in front of people when you're with people. Oh my gosh, questions come up. I can't tell you how many times the teachers walk around my classroom or come and hug me and they're like, oh my gosh, you smell so amazing. So just walk in your giftings, y'all. Okay guys, taxes. Treat it like a hobby, you'll get paid like a hobby. Treat it like a business, you'll get paid like a business, okay? But that means that we gotta talk about taxes. Wah wah. Okay, so I'm not an accountant, so you'll need, in order to get accurate information, you'll need to get in touch with your accountant, but we can tell you this, okay? When you purchase your Young Living Premium Starter Kit, you're given the opportunity to become a business owner. How cool is that? You didn't even ask, but there you are. Okay, you have that opportunity. As a Young Living member, you are considered an independent distributor paid as a 1099 contracted employee with Young Living. According to the IRS, if you make over $600 during a year, for now, you'll need to claim your earnings. And in that case, Young Living will send you a 1099 form at the beginning of the year that you will use to file your taxes. So set aside money every month. If you are earning money, set aside money every month to go towards your taxes at the end of the year so you're not caught off guard come April 15th. Ask your accountant how much you should be saving each month and to put towards your taxes. Being a business owner means you actually have the ability to deduct business expenses. You might need to check with your accountant, but common deductions for Young Living may be the Premium Starter Kit, products you give away as samples, a work computer or phone, website, office supplies, mileage to and from oily get-togethers, convention tickets, subscriptions like Grow Workspace, oily tools. Also, like I've been going to my training, Danny Johnson training, any resources that you use to for your leadership, even for your spiritual life. I heard this at where was I? Beauty school. And she was like, yeah, she, devotionals, Bible, whatever, because she uses that as a part of her leadership training. I had no idea. So, okay, we've already covered a lot, but I want to reiterate this last thing, okay? This business is all about building relationships. If you don't hear anything else in this entire thing, ooh. I think I'll ask them. Hold on. Miss Kathy just said something. Oh my gosh. Such a great idea. Kathy, such a great idea. Yes. Think about trading out their toxic candles for clean diffusing. You know what? And you could even, if you have your diffuser going, you could even have a something in a frame that talks about, switching and ditching the toxins, or maybe something in a frame that talks about all the chemicals, in candles and all of that stuff. I don't know. Ask God. For you that are believers, ask God what to do, and He'll give you advice. He'll tell you. So that's a great idea. Okay, if you care for other people and you want the best from them, you're going to be amazing at this business. You will reap what you sow. So sow into people amazingness, sow into people blessings, sow into them wellness, purpose, and abundance, and that's what you're going to get back. Okay, it's a law. It's a biblical law. If you're coachable, you're going to go far. All right. Being coachable is about being aware of your surroundings. It's paying attention to what others are saying and teaching based on their own experiences. It's listening closely enough to pull out the golden nuggets that might help you on your own journey and applying them. If you're willing to work on personal growth, you're going to go far. The best part about this business is that we all work together. I've never seen anything like it. Young Living is a huge family, and we all work together. We all work with different personalities, different strengths, and we all link arms, which is so fun because, like I said a little while ago, I had gone to some training, and Kelly Allison, my gold, her and I went together along with two others, and we have decided to lock arms together.
I need to go pee.
See, anyone can do this. Anyone. Go potty. Go get Tucker. No. Go get Tucker, please.
Not without my mom.
Not without his mom. So we have locked arms, and we are actually going to start training in regards to personal development. And so if you're interested in that, let me know, and we'll get you added to that group. Okay? I know it's
Can
more.
you wait till my mom gets back with me, please?
Oh my gosh. Okay, I love him. So I'm just going to end there, because what better way to end than to show that anyone can do this. A mom can do this. A grandmother can do this. Anyone can do this. Okay? So this is a learn as you go type of business. So don't get overwhelmed. All right? Can you tell them bye?
Bye.
Can you tell them thank you so much for being on and watching us? No? Okay. Thank you guys so much. Don't get overwhelmed. I'm gonna post graphics if you're interested in extra personal development, because that will help you not only in Young Living but also in your own home and with everyone that you deal with. Kelly Allison and I are teaming up together to bring you amazing training. So I can't wait to do that. And so anyway, you guys have an amazing night. Oh, last thing. He's out for just a second. Last thing. It's not your job to decide who does and doesn't need these products and this business opportunity. If I could tell you another thing besides relationships, okay? It's your job to share it with the ones you love. It is their job to decide what's best for them. Just like me, a no now may change to a yes later. How many lives can you change when you say yes, okay? Squash the limiting beliefs. Go out there, start shining, not only about the products, but about the amazing business opportunity Young Living has. Reach out to the person who invited you to the event. Let them know that you're ready to start Young Living business. Guys, yeah, it's not our job. It's not our job to determine who needs the product. It's not our job to determine who needs this business opportunity. And it's not our job to determine whether or not someone can afford it. Okay? Can I just tell you, my family, although we didn't have the extra money, we couldn't afford not to get this kit. Do you know why? If you know my story, you know why. My son is a completely different child. All right? Because of Young Living. Not because of some magical oil, not because of some miraculous oil, but because of Young Living. Okay? My health is completely changed. Why? Because of Young Living. We couldn't afford not to purchase this kit. Okay? Our finances were in Guatemala. Our biggest source of income is Young Living. We couldn't afford not to get this kit. Okay, so no prejudging, all right? You just share and let others and let God do all the rest of the work, okay? Just love on people, all right? And let God do the rest, all right? So I love all of you guys. Remember, you reap what you sow. So go out there and shine and love on people. I got to take this kid to the bathroom. Love you guys.
And she's my mom.
And I'm his mom. Love y'all.